Ace, is that a reference to the actual song? Alright, so both these teams have battled a long way through something sort of unique to Div B West, and there may have been another division like this. However, everybody from Div D West made the playoffs, regardless of placing. So we saw the second team go out in kind of shocking form, honestly. But remaining is the 1 and the 3 seed here, Beatgen being the 1, Spooky being the 3. Beatgen choosing that map pick to start off this series. It's me in a different universe. Oh, okay, great. That song I play is called This Is Forever, so that's where I thought you were going with that comment. Little Wolf has joined us. Gonna let them know the caster is ready whenever. Worth noting, it is a best of 5 tonight. I have not checked the actual stream title of this game. Hopefully it is accurate here. NGS Finals Div B West. Okay, yep, it is accurate. Good. If you have another monitor to throw up the NGS Channel 1, Rock is over there casting Bad Rats and Heavy Greg. It is the Div B East Finals. So both finals for East and West of Div B happening right now, and we will see them battling it out next week in the Coastal Finals. So this is the penultimate match here for potentially 2 teams. Just getting our clothes all set, getting the hats in the right spot. We have a ready from one side. Just waiting for the spooky ghosts to get all of their emotes together before we can start the game. We're already 15 minutes late, but let's take some more time. Why not? Why not, huh? What's there to lose? There it is. Alright. They don't even say ready, they just put a bunch of ghosts and then the game starts. Interesting. Volskaya Foundry. Where the trig log is made up and the objective doesn't matter. Not till late game. We've seen actually cast a lot of this division over the last few months. Have seen a lot of Nazebo on this map, and just seen a lot of Volskaya in general. This division seems to love Volskaya Foundry. I don't know if I've seen it played once in Heroic. I don't remember ever picking it nor going to the map, so just interesting to see what divisions lean on what particular map. But, it has been kind of a staple for both of these teams. And we've seen a lot of weird things. We see a lot of double support. We see offlane stitches, which you see banned here early. Double tank. And speaking of tanks, immediately getting banned out as the Joe. What we'll see for our second ban. This one's taking a little bit more thought. Junkrat, solid choice. And Hogger Band. First pick of the series, gonna go over to Spooky Ghosts. Will they take the Blaze? Will they take the Brightwing? Vala's actually a pretty solid choice here. Never too sad to see a stacking hero like Vala on Volskaya. Instead, we see the Anduin there, picked by the Little Wolf. Stukov is still available here. Gonna be interesting to see if we see it here taken early. Stukov's something that Beatgen has played quite a bit of. Wow, we see an early Jimothy Raynor with a Rhaegar edition here from Beatgen Revival. Jimmy Laner must have a plan, because you're not picking that to team fight. Very interesting first DPS choice of this match. I would not have guessed that. Greymane seems a little bit more appropriate. And there we see Diablo as well. So the blue team band, they already have the healer, they already have a tank and DPS. Likely going to be targeting an off-lane choice here. Best in slot right now is probably Blaze, then Leo. You could argue those back and forth. Despite Dahaka being quite good, not a terrific Dahaka map. And they're going to actually just ban another DPS. They're not worried about the offlane, they're just going to say, we don't want you to have that Chromie. Chromie with the newest patch, the addition to the change in Sands, rather, has been pretty crazy. You basically don't see Loop anymore. It should be Sands almost every single time. It's a very game-breaking level 18 ultimate from Chromie. Oh, we see a tank ban here, perhaps? Yep, so no Garrosh. It'd be interesting to see if we... excuse me. Interesting to see if we see some more Terran, perhaps. Maybe a Tychus. They're going to need something to deal eventually with this Diablo, and the Leo will definitely help. So Blaze is still available. I think that's definitely the choice here, considering they have a Leo. You're going to want that bunker. Eric with a K going to be stuck on off-lane duty with the Blaze. I don't think they go Syl, so they go double auto-attacker. All in Syl here to round out their team. So leaving themselves pretty open to 20 Entomb. Anduin's only going to have so many pulls. What is Wono going to do here to finish out the roster? They really need... Actually, Maiev would be kind of insane here. They have so much heavy frontline. And it's something that they definitely play. What are they going to choose here? It's going to be Tassadar instead. I'm not a fan of the blue team's draft. Just straight up. I think it is going to be a little tough sledding for them. They're going to have a really hard time killing Diablo. While they have good siege, when it comes to team fighting, I put my money on red quite a bit. But we'll see how it plays out. We got game one here to this best of 5 tonight. Beatgen Revival against Spooky Ghost. It's the Div B West Finals. Let's get the show on the road. Oh, I need to chat up and then I can do that. Okay, there we go. Thought briefly one of the players' hamsters have died. But here we go. From left to right tonight, our blue team, the number 1 seed. It is Beatgen, Revival, Randy Newman. What the hell are they playing on Raynor? I couldn't even tell what the character was. Ektar there on the Rhaegar. Snag playing the Murden. Linehouse on Leorc. And Wono on the Tassadar. From right to left, it is the red team. Calidus on the Greymane. Eric with a K on Thrall. Rift on Syl. Rogath on the Diablo. And Little Wolf playing the Anduin. Red team, of course, being the Spooky Ghosts. What a weird interaction here early from both of these teams. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents. Ace in the whole Raynor, so not even the split push build, if you will. We have Stacking Sylvanas, a Feast on Fear, which honestly makes sense. You don't need spell power too much here. I guess the Tassadar, but regardless. Linehouse going to be getting some damage already onto these towers here. Thrall taking the long way around. Snag playing Wave Clear Muradin. While the red team already captures their fortification camp, blue team to follow. And Rift goes ahead and starts the shit camp, as I call it. Excuse me, sorry, I mispronounced it. Siege camp. Siege camp there on that side. Blue team a little bit ahead on Soak. Linehouse going to catch mid. Blue team already ooh, nice wall here from Tassadar. And Rift ease forward. That's going to be first blood for the blue team. Capitalizing on a little bit of a micro mistake there from the Sylvanas. Now the blue team is going to be getting in some damage here onto these towers. They completely clear the camp because it's terrible. I mean, to be clear, you should still be doing the camp, but... Oh no, the Beatgen logo isn't in the game, is it? I will fix that. Between games. Rift down here, trying to stack on the Leo. Spooky Hand going to be healing him up here a bit, but Rift should not be allowing Linehouse to be here at all. Why is he not just killing him? You have a ranged assassin. Alright, well, we have a big fight here for the camp. The turrets have been dropped. Calidus getting really low, and the Tassadar with the tip of his dick gets the kill. Leo getting real low here in the mid lane. Snag having to run away. 2-0 so far in kills. A tower and nearly the full wall gone in the top lane. The wall will be taken down now. Thrall and Leo having a little bit of a scuffle on the bottom lane. A little bit of a disagreement. Exchanging mops, exchanging hammers. Doomhammer. Bopping the undead in the face. Randy Newman helping clear that top camp. Why is Lion not playing Diva? Only time will tell if we are going to see the famous Linehouse Diva tonight. We have a big push here in the top lane. Tassadar queuing those towers. Blue team doing a really nice job early here with their macro. Here is a wall already. Calidus getting stunned. It's a beautiful stun from Snag. Pull needing to be used from Little Wolf. The good old mop bop. Lionhouse clearing lane while the red team does the same here in the top lane. Whoops. Sorry for a little bit of whiplash there. Snag playing defense. The red team rotates down to the mid lane. 47-20 in favor of the blue team on the objective here as the red team steps on here with 4 members of their team. But the blue team doing a really good job staying ahead in soak, catching the waves. Tassadar, you see, they're heading top. Red team, oh, Diablo, unfortunately doing Diablo things. Jimmy giving him some pepper. Already 27 stacks. We see an interesting build here from the Greymane. We see stacks at 7, but not stacks at 1. And you don't You wonder if that's on purpose. Ektar running down Calidus here. Blue team coming in. Jimmy looking for a kill as well. Leo gonna secure it. While the Murden's playing defense in the back line. Great start here for Beatgen Revival. Very aggressive rotations. We are going to see a full auto attack build. Is that full auto attack? I can't even tell you. I think so. But I don't really see that build very often, so it's hard for me to tell. Looks like a Q build from Raynor. Red team going to be getting their crappy objective up top here. Level 10s are now online. We do see Entomb. Ancestral Healing. Avatar. Great movie. Black Hole Sun, won't you come? Whoever you see from Jimmy, surely it's going to be the Run It Down Raynor, Hyperion. Give me it. Give me it, Jimmy. Put it in action. Here it is. He's running down the bottom lane. But here comes Diablo. Raynor getting real low. Nice black hole. Wow, if that actually kills the Diablo, that's crazy. Holy shit, what a play from Wono. What a black hole. Oh, the Diablo charge gets interrupted. Really nicely done there from Wono. It's not auto attack on 4, which is a little strange. Whether the Holy Shock, then you do for Purge. But otherwise, yeah, he still seems strong, yeah. Blue team gets a kill onto the Diablo just before souls have been popped. So 94 to souls for the Diablo. But the red team with their ultimates here looking. Thrall hasn't chose yet, but we do see Bullet, now Sunder, Wailing Arrow, Apocalypse, and Light Bomb. So all the CC in the world for the red team. I doubted the TAS, and I will continue to do so. But the TAS has been playing particularly well. Snag missing a stun. Thrall stuck in the bottom lane. Leo perhaps looking for some sort of Entomb. Is going to find Little Wolf there. He can't pull himself, but he can light bomb himself. The tower will die, and it's a beautiful CC chain again from Beatgen. He's going to steal their healing. He's going to steal their souls. And a nice Entomb there from Linehouse this time around. Proving the difference in that team fight. 5-0 in kills. Now a full level and some ahead for the blue team. Rift getting some value here in the bottom lane with these black arrows. The first real structure damage the red team has put on the map pretty much in the entire game. He's going to leave now. The blue team is going to look to push top. A little bit of a spray as Jimmy Raynor throws down to the Hyperion. Rogoff getting peppered here. Really can't step up. Nice wall there from the Tassadar. Again, Diablo taking so much damage. It feels really bad as an Anduin to try to heal a Diablo, excuse me. It does not... It's not a good experience. And as blue team captures the second forward of the game, now full level and a half lead ahead. Rise up. When you're living on the knees, you rise up. And you're gonna pick a Tassadar, rise up. Entomb is available here. Red team does have to be careful. They don't want this to spiral out of control. It's Volskaya. Should be a long game. Get your 20s. Just time for some damage control here. Soak your waves. Get your camps. The next Triglav isn't going to do shit. In fact, is it even up? No, not yet. Blue team doing camp. Red team doing the same. Alexander Hamilton. Waiting in the winds for you. Big wave here in the bottom lane. We've yet to see the full power of this red team with their ultimates. They have really strong ultimates, but haven't quite used them in tandem just yet. But we may see their first opportunity here in just a moment. Syl is coming down. Rogoff looking for an engage. Blue team trying to back up. The Sundering is good. Silence over the top is even better. No Ancestral going to be used here as he was silenced. A turret gets dropped. Snag looking in the back line for some more. But it's a 5-on-4 effort. Linehouse is pushing the top. Randy Newman giving him the pepper. Here comes an APOC. Does land out of the Muradin, but there's a lot of damage going out. Not going to be enough to trade, though. And Spooky Ghost, like I said, they take their 4-on-5 advantage. They use their ultimates effectively here. Great silence over the top on to the, the Rhaegar. And, ooh, they almost got a pick here in the bottom lane. Diablo looking for more is going to get walled off. Meanwhile, Linehouse is, well, he's having the offlaner experience. How you doing, Line? Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, red team looking to take their first fort here. Only 4 stacks for the Greymane. Huge damage there, 200. Raynor is stepping forward. Linehouse pretty much should win this fight, right? Do you entomb this? Looks like red team's just gonna have to give the Triglav. Linehouse doing it all himself. And now, nice macro here from the blue team. They are gonna come down here, take this fort. Triglav's gonna be heading towards the top lane as level 16s pop now for the blue team. Spooky Ghosts have done a good job crawling back a little bit. With those 2 kills, they now are only a level down, and that's not much considering it's a late game map. So they're gonna need a Punisher though. Snag getting stunned here by the Skullcracker. The pull right in front of the face of the Tassadar. Is that going to be the death of him? I don't think so. Ooh, Snag misses the stun there. Eric with a K going to be able to walk away. Now the Triglav and the Hyperion in tandem going to be putting a lot of DPS onto the structures here of Spooky Ghost. Rogoth going to have to back, but ends up getting interrupted. Good stun there by the Thrall onto Muradin. We see auto attack build from the Leo. Down goes the turret, and down, more importantly, goes the fort. The small tower beats the big one. Rift kind of stepping up here. Almost like they were trying to fight, but still no 16s yet for the red team. Look at how healthy, by the way, the walls and towers are here for the blue team. Everything is alive. Everything is alive. Somehow just the towers are down, but the wall remains. Their macro has been really, really strong. It looks like we see the red team kind of invading here. Looks like Leo spots this. What are they going to do with it? They're going to put all their effort into killing the Leo, which they are going to do. But, oh my gosh, Rift actually ease into this. I mean, they are going to get the camp. They do use a turret for it. They have 2 turrets. They have a lot of tools, and it looks like they're coming here in the bottom lane. Black Arrows is going to turn the building off. Greymane on a fort proves to be a lot of damage, but Leo's going to be up here in a moment. There's already a pull down. Rogoth is caught in there. Light Bomb going to connect to the Tassadar and the Muradin, but it's a big entomb on the back line. Onto Leo. Down go 2 turrets, but they're going to be quickly useless as the rest of the team is running away. Little Wolf getting stunned. Snag. Skullcracker after Skullcracker value. Kaladas getting stunned there again by the Muradin. Playing like the raid boss he is. And a huge wave in the top lane here is going to have to be responded to. It's a 2-for-0 victory here. Eric with a K getting... Oh, that totem is so brutal. It's a really nice dodge. But it's not going to save him. The Sundering, the last hope to keep himself alive. It's going to be interesting to see if the blue team does try to end here. I don't think they can with the death timers, but it looks like Randy Newman's just immediately on core. He's like, I don't give a shit about that building. I'm hitting the core. Ancestral is still available. The Entomb does miss. But it looks like the blue team wants to end, and I think this is just a little bit greedy. Anduin's going to be up here. They're going to have APOC. They're going to have Light Bomb. Ektar is going to have to... well, actually, did use the Ancestral there on the Muradin. 88%, but a minion wave coming in. A couple of catapults in the mid lane here. This fight is going to be raging. The stun misses. The pull comes out already. Wono does have a black hole available to him. Does he need it? Yes, he does. Still running into the back line. Doing so much damage, but it doesn't matter. The core has dropped to nothing. And Beatgen Revival is going to win Game 1 with his best of 5. That may be the fastest Volskaya game of the season. I hated everything about the blue team's draft. In fact, I still do. But you can't deny They played the shit out of it. They played it so well. Tassadar especially. My hat's off to Wono there. Um, Tassadar rise up. He says in chat. Yeah, 9-3 in kills, a 14-minute game. Healing numbers essentially identical. But the actual damage came from Jimmy Raynor and Tassadar. They were able to take out the Diablo twice, which was enough. Leading the way in Siege with a couple of really nice entombs is going to be Linehouse. Rift with the Sill right behind. A pretty one-sided affair for game one. Hopefully we can see them bounce back for game two. I need to take this little picture here, and then I need to go to my match screen and paste it, and then I can put this here. Yeah. And then we go to this, and we give them a point. Normally you don't see this, but I'm letting you see behind the scenes. Okay, back to the map selection screen. Again, if teams could not have colons in their names next season, that would be just the tits. Why the hate from the comp? It shouldn't work. The blue team did what they needed to do. They got ahead early, and they got some levels early, and the red team couldn't use their ultimates very effectively. But you saw how dangerous the team could be. They took one even-tier fight, and they won it pretty handedly. The Death Bridge. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, crap. Speaking of Deathbridge, we're going to Dragonshire for game 2. Oh, gosh. This was actually picked by the red team, excuse me. So, Spooky Ghost picked D-Shire there. Caster ready whenever. Just waiting on a couple of spooky ghosts. What channel was that clip on? It was done on mine. Do it, Ektar. You know it must be done. How could I lock this into my... I don't know why I can't do this. Can I can't add a doc. I can make it full screen, which I don't want to do. But I can't, like, pop it into my own OBS, which is irritating. Ah, well. Shit happens. Okay, so we have everybody here. Just waiting on the green light here from Spookies, and then we shall be ready to rock and roll. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Spooky Ghosts are one of those teams that always takes a while to say they're ready, despite being in the lobby for quite some time. There's a couple teams like that. One team will say they're ready, and then there's just no response for like 5 minutes. And then you'll hear, yeah, okay, we're ready. Like, damn. Say bio. Say we're thinking. Say something. Don't keep us all in suspense. Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're ready to go again. Game 2. We're on D-Shire. So we have globals are a priority here. I think Dahaka you're going to see slammed here. Yeah, either first pick or the 2-3. If not, just banned entirely. I'm going to see Hogger here banned too. This will likely be a Johanna ban. Oh, they're scared of the stitches. Very good stitches map, by the way. One of my favorites, I think. This one, like, I really like Stitches on BOE, actually. There's a lot of really cheeky things you can do on that map. Towers. Towers is good, too. Good to see the Falstad ban, so that's one global down. There's the Johanna ban. And first pick, Dahaka? How could you not? Deep in thought is the blue team for their first pivotal choice of Game 2. It's gonna be... I really thought they were gonna pick it there. Junkrat. Okay, well... Well, if I was red team, I'd be slamming Dahaka right now, but that's just me. Surely we won't see something like Thrall Sylvanas. How wrong can I be? Pretty wrong, apparently. Okay. Dahaka makes it through. ETC Lucio. Kind of an interesting combo. A little bit more divey. Wonder if it's going to be a like a Mosh or a like an offlane ETC type thing. I mean, surely we take the Dahaka now. Nope. Leoterial. Do these teams not play Dahaka? Do they know how big this map is? I had to check just to make sure it wasn't banned again. Sorry, friend, for the future. Gonna see Anduin banned. I think you're gonna be happy with Rhaegar on this map again, too. And Mayav banned. Finally, somebody takes the damn Dahaka. Toku, they banned at Beatgen. What the hell? It's up for real. We see Brightwing and we see Hanzo, my favorite hero. Beatgen playing actually my most played and second most played hero. Really like the Brightwing here, especially into the Kalthas. And just a Vala pick? Zeratul. In a Brightwing? I guess. And you can kind of play map, but like KT doesn't really anchor? Well, game 1 I absolutely hated Beatgen's draft and they rolled. Now I hate Pookie Ghost draft. Let's see if they just roll. I think this hero is overrated trash. But win rates are win rates. That's That's really funny, actually. It's overrated trash. By win race logic, nobody should be playing Ariel. Or, rather, Anduin. Spook Ghost 113 for roaming 0. Let's see how it plays out. We got game 2 of this best of 5. Div B West Finals. Our home team in the blue trunks. It's Beatgen Revival. 1-0 on the Junkrat, Randy Newman on the Hanzo, Linehouse on the Leo, Snag on the Tyrael, Nectar on the Brightwing. The challengers in red. Spooky Ghosts. Little Wolf on the Lucio, Rogoth on the ETC, Eric with a K on the Dahaka, Rift, appropriate name for playing Zeratul, and Calidus on the KT. With the elusive Arcane Lizard mount. You can't just get that anywhere, folks. Not everybody's got that mount. Nice slide, good tongue. With the poly on Rogoth might prove to be his death. Snag getting really low, and he's not going to bomb spread everybody there like I thought he was going to. We see blow him up from the Junkrat. It's kind of interesting. Dahaka already top lane, junking ahead down here. Almost every... There's so many quests at level 1 here. We have the W, the globes, the globes, the globes, the globes, and tissue regeneration. And here we already have a gank onto Linehouse. Well done there by Rift and Eric with a K. It's going to be a full wave dropped in the top lane plus that kill. However, this camp is going to take a hell of a long time to capture.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
Nice ZXR, that's what you get. Nice Z, idiot. Oh, Zeratul just ran into the trap, and I was running away. Both teams opting to not do their bruiser camps yet. And red team doing a great job getting this early siege damage down to this bottom lane. Super, super important. Red team now able to cap that Dragon Knight, should they get the opportunity to do so. Did my... Blue team? Hello? Hello, team? Team, your walls are dying. Hello? You have nobody here to defend it. It's a Hanzo. Hanzo can't do shit. Anyway. Tyrael gonna be vibing out here in the mid lane, trying to stop the objective from being capped. The shift from the Brightwing top lane is gonna prove to be good for that. Nice boop there by Wono. Beautiful scatter there from Randy Newman. Such a nice little angle there. That's tough to hit, actually. With the camp top, there's gonna be a decent amount of value happening here. Not enough to make up for bottom lane. The Snag does get caught here. Is he going to be able to get out? Yes, just in the nick of time. Rift getting low to the minion wave here. Is he going to just back? No, he's going to jump over the wall. Then back. Okay. Oh, what's going on in the bottom lane? Map is too big. Too many things happening. Rogoth getting pretty low there. Yeah. Gonna have to skate away with his Lucio. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Linehouse getting caught out yet again by the Zeratul. So much damage. Really nice scatter again then from Randy Newman. His scatters have been so good. Rogoth, though, is really caught out. He is nowhere to go. Yep. And red team does get first and second blood, but the blue team claiming claiming another kill. The first kill. I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry. Anyway, 7-7 in XP. Blue team can cap if they get the opportunity to do so. Lucio really flirting with these traps. Zeratul going in. Oh, misses the cute as Randy Newman, but does he have a scatter? Nice scatter there. Snake's going to try to catch up. Does he going to have the auto attack? He needs one more. No, he's not going to get it. 21 HP in a dream. And he's going to get away. That should give blue team enough space to potentially cap again. Looks like ETC is Akhtar giving 0 fucks. Just walks right next to the cow. Gets him getting caught in the trap. Nice job there avoiding the boop by the ETC. Crowd Surfer is such a strong talent here on this map. Globe quests for the red team are going quite well. Everybody's about 3/4 of the way done. As both teams get their siege camps out, excuse me. Rift looking for blood here. It's a 2-on-5. Whoa, no. Booping the ETC. Is he going to get the slide out, though? Not quite. If Snake can get on here to stop this, I think Hanzo gets a free cap. Hanzo should be capping. His team is inting for this, and Hanzo's just AFK getting the wave. Oh, now he tries, but it was just too late. Meanwhile, Rift coming down. Like ships in the night. Beautiful scatter again there. They go for the kill here on to the tank. Here comes a Riptire. It's not going to be enough. Red team was on the bottom bruiser camp, and now the tongue and slide from the ETC is enough to claim the life of the Tyrael. Nice counter engage there as the level 10s had come online. And as the kill happens, let's take a quick look at our level 10s from the blue team. It's going to be the Entomb from Leo, Riptire, Blink Heal, Arrow, and we just saw the, what the hell is it called? The Judgment. And we're about to see a lot more ults here. KT is yet to take one. But we do have Mosh Pit, Knight of the Nerazim. Might, excuse me, of the Nerazim. Phoenix, Isolation, and a Sound Barrier. To, I guess, prevent the Entomb. Personally, I would like High Five if I was into a Tyrael. And had a Brightwing, and Junkrat Traps, and a Hanzo Arrow. But neither here nor there. I'm not playing the game. Because my team, and this is true, got shit on. We return to the bottom lane, where we see a 3-on-3 here. Tyrael really comes online at 13 with that blocking field. Could be so much more effective at making plays. Slide here by the ETC. KT completes their Globe quest. And we see the wet noodle fight of the top lane here. But Leo looking to get the better here of Eric with a K. It's a nice tongue. Does he have that W available? Yep. Nice dig, though. And here comes the Brightwing to ruin the day. Here comes the Entomb. Really nice play here from Linehouse. He gets his revenge. Akhtar finally shifting on time. And what a difference that makes. Hanzo here helping mid lane clear. It's worth mentioning the blue team does appreciate when I flame them gently. You know that song F Them Gently by Jack Black? Same vibes. Here we have a tongue. It is going to miss. Randy Newman able to sidestep King out of his way. Again, these scatters from Randy Newman have been so strong. Hanzo play has been just great this game so far. Akhtar needs a blink. Akhtar needs a blink. Hello, team! Okay, he's able to get out of there. Thank goodness we have Soak Hanzo. Snake spotting Rift here. Trying to get into the back line. Mild humiliation, yes. Here comes the shift. Wono gonna be able to live through it. Now here comes Snag looking for something. And here is... He didn't take blocking field this game? Oh, he didn't take blocking field. Okay, he took double sword. I would have definitely gone blocking field, but different playstyle, I suppose. Been a bit of a snooze fest so far. It's only 2 to 3 in kills in favor of Spooky Ghosts. Siege damage value, maybe a slight lead to Spooky Ghost as well. Yeah, that's fair to say. But it's been a bit of a snooze fest. Here comes Eric with a K looking for a tongue. Here is the ISO. Ends up not, oh, is he going to get this? Rift is going to die for this. Ah, the minion wave! Minion wave OP! The Zeratul couldn't quite get the kill. And the minion wave is able to do it with the wormhole at 13 talent. Is that what he tells himself when he takes that? Okay. I guess that's fair. Now, bottom lane is going to be sieged up here. ATC is in the bottom lane. Wono losing all of his health to the Phoenix. Something that, in fact, stands still. This is true. Snake looking to go in on this potentially. Brightwing doesn't have shift for... Oh, the Entombed actually stop the cap interrupt. Eric with K walks away with basically full health. Rogath getting booped around here. The scatters from the Hanzo. So good again. Giant Slayer is going to be a very big difference maker for the damage output here. Linehouse getting engaged on yet again by the Zeratul, who's being irritating, but Arrow, I just saw the NA arrow go flying off the bottom of my screen. It is a 4-on-4 here in the bottom lane. Eric with a K getting chunked. Does not have a ton of essence, as we just saw. Took a lot of damage mid. This snag is on fire. There's a slide on the Rogath. We haven't yet seen a Mosh. Gonna be curious to see when we're gonna see one. And actually, we might see it right here. Nope, we don't. But a good drag and kill on the Hanzo there from Eric with a K. And with that kill, Tyrael goes the wave clear. As you do. Brightwing shifts up to cap the top objective, and red team starts the bruiser camp here in the bottom lane. To your point, Ace, yeah, they've done a really nice job getting a lot of siege damage done. They have the two towers mid lane, they have the bottom, or they have the wall mid lane as well. Top is under a lot of siege as well. Wono now gonna have a hard time defending this bottom fort. The Phoenix is out. Snag going in. Nice slide there. Shift coming out, and Snag does his healer a favor by not... Oh, huge scatter there. We actually see piercing. Here comes a shield. Here comes the Riptire before the Essence can get value. And now here's a giant arrow. Are we going to see the scatter to finish off? Oh, just misses. Randy Newman almost hitting the God shot here. Just couldn't quite hit the right spot on that wall to finish the Lucio. But that would have been a really sick kill. Junkrat jumps mid. And Chad, am I missing the Mosh, or have I just not seen it yet? We might just not have had a good opportunity to use it yet. Look at Little Wolf getting so low here. The Tyrael is just brutal. Tyrael play has been good. I think if you're Spooky Ghost, you're okay only losing one person there as opposed to losing everybody. The Entomb does miss. It's a nice tongue again on to Ektar, who is getting absolutely styled on in the backline. He's now silenced. Is he going to be able to get away? Ektar, no, running for his little dragon life, but there is finally a 3-man Mosh. Good boop from Wono, but it's not enough to save the Hanzo. Linehouse doing as much damage as he can, but ultimately getting chunked down here by the Zeratul. Tyrael looking for more of a fight, but does he have the slide available? Yes, he does. Boop, not going to be able to save him either. And that's exactly what Spooky Ghost needed. A lot of momentum here will be gained. The bottom tower fell some time ago. And more to follow. Dragon Knight captured. Eyes set on this mid lane tower. Mid lane fort. Linehouse able to do a good amount of damage to this thing here. Do you just go top? I guess nah. You just keep pushing here. Open up mid lane. A little bit of bomb spreading. Friends will be friends. 36 globes from the KT. The rest of the team has completed level 1 quests. Material stacking, but above 28. Right in line with about everybody else. Again, we see auto attack build here from the Leo. As Calidus throws down that Phoenix. We're looking for potentially an engage here. But we will not see one before 20s. I don't think. Brightwing? Yeah, able to shift away. Level 20 is going to be claimed first here by the red team. Eric with a K doing a great job here, sieging that top lane. Smells blood in the water, but there be nobody coming by. Blue team takes their siege. Red comfortably going to be taking their bruiser camp here with their 20s. Now we see Lighthouse maybe getting a little bit bullied here in the top lane. And by a little bit bullied, I mean he's super dead. There's no saving him. Doesn't look like they're really able to get this camp out. Now Brightwing caught out and blown up. Riptire comes out, but there's really not much you're going to be able to do with that. So top fort will fall. Red team with another 2 kills here. Starting to snowball their direction. Wait, why is the red team not taking this? Okay, they're going for the fort. Alright. Or excuse me, they're going for the keep. Makes sense. And the win condition has been achieved. Mid lane wide open. Mid lane, though, is kind of tough to clear. You really don't have a lot of room to play unless you're playing right here. With the objective, or excuse me, the core objective, whatever you want to call it. Core objective. Core mechanic is the word I'm looking for. Sitting here and playing for this can be really tough. Blue team got 2 more camps out. Red team, I can't talk. Maybe I should just go home. Red team with 2 more camps out. Blue team finally full strength. Eric with a K looking for something here. Rift going in. Getting polyed. Are we going to see an arrow? Big damage there from the flamethrower. Flamethrower value there. Snag in the back line, poking away. Big waves here for the red team with their eyes set. Oh, nice boop there. And here comes a big silence entomb. It catches the Lucio. The arrow doesn't really do much. It's a beautiful Riptire over the top. But Zeratul in the backline is able to claim the life of the Junkrat. It's a 1-for-1. But it looks like Snag wants more. He's going in. Beautiful damage here. The slowing. He just needs his DPS to get there. And now here, they're breaking it down. Rift taking a lot of damage, though. Beautiful Mosh does catch the Hanzo into the backline. The cleanse not enough to be able to save him. Leo will fall. Hanzo is actually able to skate away. Snag trying to 1v9 and actually doing a good job of doing so. Claims the life of the Zeratul. And that's what they're going to need to stay alive here and keep their keep intact. Red team, though, immediately going for this Dragon Knight, and I think they're going to get it. I think, yeah. Really nicely played here. Good dig from...
The flame cleanses all.
But you can't really play for this. You can step up and start clearing this immediately. They're probably going to be able to get bottom with it, but... Eric with a K has to be careful here. It is a 3-on-4. Yeah, and Snag is bullying him out. And now ETC is also going to have to be quite careful. That's the wrong person you want to kick back there. Although maybe they just kill the Tyrael. Nice entomb there. And it looks like they're going to be trading tank for tank. Nice entomb there from Linehouse. Wono's going to play offlaner here. Both teams now 4-4 on the map. 7-12 in kills, again favoring Spooky Ghosts. They're up about a half a level. But they're up several buildings, and that makes all the difference here. Excuse me. I forgot that when I press that button, it doesn't actually mute my mic, so I just did a really gross snort right into the microphone, but that's alright. Rift looking for something here. Ends up getting Wono. Is he going to be able to finish his kill? No. Good spell armor. I almost think maybe the spell armor 20 would have been good. Visible Friends is okay. Stealth by Invisible Friends, Heroes Heal for 59 per second. It's like fine. I don't know if I like that talent really. Linehouse looking for something here. Is he going to just rip the Entomb? Not quite. Oh, he could now. That extra blink back may have been a bit of a misclick. He did not have much out of that. And it looks like the blue team wants to take this fight in the spell armor, but... okay, well, there goes the camp. Ultimate down. Material has to be careful. We're looking for the Entomb. What the hell was that? That was a really weird, like, stun. Targeting from autos is fine, but there's no autos, right? Who's autoing? I guess you could say the Zeratul is, but... But that's it. And with that, I almost want more spell armor. Oh, there's a big Entomb. They put everything onto the Zeratul. The Riptire, though, doesn't quite hit. And now ETC looking for a Mosh in the backline. It's a nice arrow, but the Brightwing has already gone down. And now the Mosh catches two people. Not for long, but it should be enough to claim the life of the Tyrael. Linehouse kind of playing here with everything he's got. It's a beautiful scatter from the Hanzo claiming the life of the Lucio. And GG has been called, but I don't think it's GG. Unless Rift gets... Yeah, nice play there by Rift. Now it's GG. It may have been before. It was probably before, yeah. Autos General can reduce a good pile of damage in a team fight on someone getting focused. Yeah, but again, like, who... There's not going to be a ton of people autoing. Spooky Ghosts. Come back, win game 2. I hate GG calls that early. Yeah, I mean... I honestly think they had a chance to defend while the Junkrat was still up, but... Well, the Dragon Knight probably ends anyway. So, okay. Here's the secret to this matchup tonight. The draft I hate the most is going to win. So, I hope... I don't know. Really bizarre. Zeratul played very well. Zeratul is definitely the MVP of this game. Played the 1-1-3 really strongly. Ended up farming the Leo. Well, not farming the Leo, but doing a great job keeping the Leo on their toes. Really nice solo kills. Able to get in and out. Of course, broken. Someone call the core mechanic. 3-hour cast. 3-hour cast. Next game's going to be on Tomb of the Spider Queen. And I trust by the speed in which that choice was made that it was made by the blue team. So the team that picked the map has currently won it. We're going to go to Tomb. One of my personal favorite maps. There we go. Draft hate is the indicator. You want to win? Draft like a potato. It is a Naz map. Hell yeah. I love me some Nazebo on Tomb. Yo, I got a crazy idea, right? Alright, let's check this out. Let's just see. So I take this, right? And I do this. Okay, and I copy this. And then I pull up ChatGPT, right? New window. ChatGPT. Can I hide all my previous things? Yep. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Is this an okay thing? Okay. I just want to be able to see full screen. Okay, great. We're going to ask ChatGPT, who should win this draft? Who should win this game based on this draft? Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. Yeah. Based on this draft, the blue team should win. Blue team has the stronger, more well-rounded composition and most standard maps. They have the same wombo combo potential. Who should win? Blue team most of the time. They have better macro, better anti-dive, higher consistent damage, multiple ways to shut down the Reds team, which is dive and wombo. Red can win, but they need a good flank from Zeratul, which did happen. A mosh that doesn't get interrupted, which did happen. Fast, decisive fights, which did happen. Based on pure draft power, blue team is favored. Y'all can suck it. I'm great. Y'all know nothing. And we get into... It didn't even matter what map it was. It didn't even matter. Oh, shit. I gotta give Spooky their point. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, what about next game? We'll have to see what the draft is. I mean, I could just tell you. I'm basically ChatGPT. Here we go. No Stitches, no Hogger. Pretty standard bans based on previous two games. Nexus Gaming Series is rating me with a party of 26. Wows! Thanks, everybody. More specifically, thanks, Raka. Welcome in, everybody, to the silver medal of NGS channels. We have a match on our hands. It is 1-1 Beatgen Revival against Spooky Ghosts. The match you just saw is going to determine who goes into the Coastal Finals. So that was either Bad Rats or Heavy Greg. The winner of them will play the winner of this matchup tonight. This is the Div B West Finals. See the Leo band out. Lionhouse playing Leo's last 2 games in a row. They decide to give it some respect. They're going to take out the Johanna, who will be the first pick here for the red team on Tomb. Excuse me. Need a light. Blaze. Taken. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We see the ETC and Kalthas. I think it's a really good Kalthas map. And speaking of don't ain't broke, don't fix it. We see Wono back on that Tassadar. Running back the Tass. Sorry, distracted by my wife. Lucio band. It's kind of interesting to see. No Diablo. So still leaves a Murd available. Saw the Murd in game 1. It was very strong. Really good stun, Skullcracker value. Especially like it into a Kalthas. Could also see in a Nubarak here. When you live underneath, you rise. One of these colonies gonna rise up. We do see the Diva by Linehouse. Randy Newman on the Maiev. Maiev a little sus in the Kalthas CTC plays, but I've been proven wrong several times tonight, so it's probably fine. And Snag, they're saving their tank for last pick. Brightwing Hanzo. A little bit of hero swapping this time around. What is Snag gonna do for the last pick here? It almost feels like it's not going to be a standard tank. It could just be Tyrael again. I kind of like just the Muradin, I think. Yeah, Nubrak's fine too. Oh, who's tired already, huh? Yeah, the Brightwing is tough. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-da-ba-da-ba ba-da-da-da-da-da da-da-da-da-da. Oh wait, we have to decide who's gonna win. I mean, honestly, I like red team's draft a lot better. So I think red team's going to win, which means blue team should win. From left to right, it's Beatgen Revival. We now have a best of 3. Randy Newman on the Maiev, Snag playing the Nubarak, Wono on the Tassadar, Linehouse.
Battle begins in 10.
Linehouse on the Diva, Ektar on the Anduin. And from right to left, it is Spooky Ghosts. Little Wolf on the Brightwing, Rogoth on the ETC, Eric with a K playing Blaze, Calidus on KT, Rift on Hanzo, and that's everybody. Neither of these drafts are trash. No, they're not trash, but I still think that the red team has a stronger draft. Overall. Maiev already going to the bottom lane to do this camp. Let's see if they can do it before red team will respond. Let's take a look at our level 1s. It is Naisha's, so immediately using Naisha's to do this camp and do it extremely quickly. Randy Newman, 51 seconds into the game, already has the camp completed, even before the red team goes to their first camp. And they're sending everybody. Wait, somebody's got to catch top, though, no? ETC's not going to be able to do this. This is going to be a lot of soak lost here for the red team already. I guess Rift does get here in time. But there are half a level down. Remember when Blaze, their jet propulsion, or their flame stream did double damage to buildings? You hit them both nice. So you would just sit here and poke down the structures the entire game. Now it's like not even worth it. Maiev looking for something, getting a nice pull here onto the ETC and KT. Great pull there by Ektar, saving the Maiev. Hanzo in the back line doing absolutely barbaric things. Shift from the Brightwing coming in. 5-man effort here from the side of the red team. Diva decides to join the fray. Nubarak getting stunned. But the pull from the Maiev is good. Now the engage on the Hanzo is going to be first blood for the blue team. They're still fighting in this spell armor camp of the red team. Here we see a slide onto the Nubarak. A poly. The CC follow-up is really strong. Good wall there from Wono. 36 HP, excuse me, in a dream. Snag going to be able to get out of there, and that's kind of what they can do. Ooh, the nice scatter almost ends up catching Snag there on his back rotation, but he will be able to get out of there. Unfortunately, these gems are not going to be able to be acquired here from the blue team. They're going to get the soak, but 3 gems down feels no good. Which team was they're playing on here? Already 11 stacks on the Hanzo, doing quite well on the stacking. Nicely done here. Rogoth is completely caught in. Does the Nubarak have stuns? Yes, the E is available now. So much damage going out. Maiev coming in. There's the resets. That is 24 gems if the blue team cannot get them. Excuse me, the red team, and they will not. And now blue team does have their turn in. And, yep. So far, everything going completely opposite of what I thought it would, so that makes sense. Apparently, Tassadar is the best hero in the game. Did anybody know that? If you're not playing Tassadar, are you even trying to win the game? I mean, what's his damage numbers right now? Yeah, I mean, he's goated. Tassadar is the best hero in the game. That's what I've concluded. There's a wall. Rogoth can't leave, by the way. Oh, the root was just a little late. They could have killed him. I guess, do we have Crowd Surfer again? I guess we do have Crowd Surfer, so we could have gotten out, but... Good team doing a good job clearing here on the mid lane. Brightwing and Randy Newman going after it here in the top lane. And first objective gets about what it should. A couple of walls, a couple of towers, but ultimately not Bupkis. Ooh, are we going to see a pull here? Not quite. Hanzo coming up. Full level ahead is the blue team. There we see a wall onto the ETC. Randy Newman on a different target, though. A little bit of miscommunication there on the engage. Sees the red team skirt away. They do have their turn in. They have only 4 over. Blue team quite far ahead to the next turn. Caster curse is a thing. You're not wrong, man. You are not wrong. Both teams head over to their camps. Blue team going to be getting their level 10s here in just a moment. Excited to see if we have Cage with Black Hole. That'll be a lot of fun. Rift here, getting a nice couple poke shots. Ooh, really nice scatter there. Diva getting really low. Maiev getting caught out, though. The rest of the blue team's on the camp. They really need their 10s. Randy Newman able to get out just in the nick of time. Gonna have to tap Linehouse, though. Lost the mech. And they lost their advantage to kind of look for a fight here pre or post 10. We do see Bunny Hop Black Hole. It is going to be Warden's Cage with the Light Bomb and a Cocoon. So very scary wombo combo all in from the blue team. Meanwhile, level 10s from the red team about to pop as well. One more wave should do it. There we go. We have Mosh Pit, Blink Heal, Bunker. Surely we're going to see the arrow, Dragon Arrow. Just kidding, it's Dragon Strike. And Light Bomb this time around. Or Pyroblast. We saw Light Bomb over here. Just similar ball red related things, right? Eric with a K has 40 gems. Holy. That offlaner is a spicy meatball. And if I'm blue team, I am looking to pressure the hell out of that. Oh, Rogoth does miss, but he's going to have crowd surf available, so he's already got to slide back now. Tassadar is top lane right now, so blue team doesn't want to take this fight. Here we have a little bit of a zoning ult. And Eric with a K able to turn in all 40 of those gems and feel a lot more comfortable being on the map. Tassadar is here now. Are they going to look for a Cocoon engage? Doesn't look like it. Brightwing is top. Everybody goes all in onto the ETC, and with that scatter, down goes the bug. Ektar now caught out a little bit here, but nothing to follow up. Nice unstop, actually. So the red team's going to get their first turn in. Both teams pretty decent wave clear. ETC very close to completing that terrible level 1 quest. KT completing his very good level 1 quest. And are they going to fight past? Doesn't look like it. Blue team content, just trying to clear behind their walls as much as possible. Eric with a K coming to the top lane. It's going to be a 5-man effort here from the red team. Everybody goes in onto the bug. Tongue, or not tongue. Look at the black hole over the top. Holy. Mosh to disengage. 21. Oh, that literally did nothing. Holy, it did no damage. Dragon Strike over the top. ETC is going to have to get out of here. If he can. Linehouse really isn't doing much here. He's got 21 gems, but he doesn't have mech, so he's pretty much useless. It's a 4-on-4 here. Snag looking to go in on to the Brightwing. And everybody's just kind of not working together on both sides there. A little bit all over the place from each side. Prog Rock is horrible. It's just super, super bad. looking to try to get the turn in here. Rift taking a lot of damage now. Here's a big engage. Randy Newman with the resets. Nice dodge there to avoid the stun. Like, compared to what else is on tier? How do I... Hang on. Can I do this? Give alloy heroes a stack of block. You know, like against the Maiev, so you can't get chained. But you're gonna go a little bit of healing. While it's only active, it's not even like an AoE. Like, having the damage is so much better, or just having physical armor into the Maiev is worth it. No one comes to me for advice, but I would not be taking Prog Rock over Fizz Armor in this scenario. The top fort falls, the mid fort falls, the bottom fort might still hang on. Linehouse has 35 gems. He's looking like a piggy bank there. Rogoth doing the same here in the mid lane. The second turn in for the blue team turns to be more fruitful than the first. Still tethers though? No. The cage does miss. Bunny hop over the top. Blue team running it down the heroes here in the bottom lane. Everybody getting into the bunker. Red team does disengage. Does it actually tether though? Block party and the Tass is trolling. I mean, how much auto attack is Tassadar really doing? When he's W build. Whoops, I'm not on everybody's vision. I'm like, what? Like, why does my screen look so weird? Red team does have a full turn in here. Looks like they are going to be able to get it. It's not a full block, so don't think it negates tether. Huh, okay. Well, then I learned something. I still think it's bad. But I'll admit that I'm wrong. So red team gets their turn in here. Not really going to do a whole lot. Red team's waves are really pushed back. They don't have their 16s. Well, yeah, especially if they're AA. Especially if they don't see block party. I mean... Alright, now I'm keeping track of how much Tassadar is AAing in team fights. Now it's all I'm paying attention to. Bunny hop from Linehouse here, but they could still just kind of kill him. Eric a little premature with his stun. And that turn in essentially did nothing. Are they going in on this? They would, right? Not into Hanzo. I mean, if I kind of want to fight this from red team. Just go in. Send it. Send it. Oh, I really want Dragon Strike. Sad. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Prog Rock is terrible, and I'm gonna start banning people that disagree with me. Yep, that's just my opinion, man. And I have all the power, and I don't have to listen to you, chat. I ain't gonna take any more of your shit and any more of your slander. Wait, blue team has a turn there. Wait, where's red team running it down? they really wanted these kills. I have all the power. You all just sit there with your bag of chips. Oh shit, 7th ace is here. Here comes a light bomb, but they cocoon the light bomb target. Unlucky. Little bit of miscommunication there. D.Va hopping up and down the black hole onto the bunker. It's a bomb, though. Oh, the bunker explodes just in time. Here comes the zoning ult from Hanzo. Blue team is up 2 full levels here. Actually, that reminds me, I can mod myself, actually, and I'm going to do that. It's only been 4-2 at kills. I feel like there's been more blood than this. I'm no longer a mod, unlucky. Yep, get him out of here. Send him to the Shallow Realm. Are they doing this? What's up, Raka? Raka, who won the other side of the matchup? Ooh, they're taking a lot of damage here. Blaze does hit the stun onto Randy Newman, but he does not have a bunker available. If he gets pulled, it's going to be real bad. And D.Va is going core. Meanwhile, it's a 4-on-5, a big mosh over the top. They're going to trade tank for tank. The Hanzo zoning ult comes out to do exactly as described. Rift getting caught out. Nice root there from the Anduin. So much damage going on to the Tassadar, but has a lot of spell power. Meanwhile, D.Va is still going core with level 20s. And now he decides to dip out. And does blue team just start this? Oh, Linehouse is super dead, isn't he? No, he's not. I do see piercing arrows again. Second piercing arrows game. Heavy Greg won. Okay, so the winner of this match is going to go on to face Heavy Greg in the Coastal Finals. Blue team going to be getting their turn in here. A wise decision. They don't want to be staring down a boss and potentially a winning end condition here for the blue team. And now they turn the casting Drinking King over the top. I don't get it. Do I say that all the time? I say too many things to understand any of my references 5 seconds later. Mosh not quite available. We see a cocoon onto the ETC. Are we going to see the light bomb here? Ektar is looking for the tank. They go on to the backline here. A beautiful light bomb combo. And here it comes. Oh, does he have another jump available? Is he going to be able to get out? He's running away, and he is able to jump. But Ektar getting really low, and the Anduin will fall. The boss is on core, but the red team's turn is doing a lot of work here. Ooh, Eric with a K, unfortunately getting cucked by the Blaze interaction. That is Blaze. Does Randy Newman have an out? No, he's going to have to somehow dodge this. It's right on cue. Here comes a mosh, immediately getting interrupted. Red team looking to take their first keep here. Gibbs, are you ready to join me, brother? For the rest of the series? I'm in my Discord if you want to just hop in. I can stream for you. Red team gonna snag the bruiser camp here. Scatter arrow. Doing terrible, terrible damage to all the minions. D.Va 34 gems. They do have turn in there with the D.Va. And that could be how blue team ends this game. Bunch of damage going on to Snag. Is able to pop that spell power just in time. Big light bomb onto the back line. It's huge. D.Va coming in with the bunny hop. Brightwing does get cocooned. The cage from Maiev, though, is really good. So much damage going out, and here comes a big zoning ultimate from the Hanzo. That is what they needed. D.Va almost has mech, now has it available. Ektar caught out here by the Blaze. But after several ults are exchanged, everybody is still very alive. Right for Gibbs. You would rather prog with your mythic clan than cast your friends. Unbelievable, man. Kind of a friend are you, Gibbs? Rift taking a lot of damage there. We see a chain on to... Oh, that's a nice ult. D.Va having to pop his ult. Maybe a little bit of a panic there, but rather safe than sorry. You don't necessarily want to lose your mech this late in the game. Waves are pushing. The longer this goes for the blue team, the better it is. Because this wave has a bunch of katas. This wave has a bunch of katas. Blue team just wants the kind of vibe here while their lanes are pushing. ETC getting a little bit caught out. Now everybody going onto the ETC is going to need a pull here immediately. Doesn't get one, though. Did have it available. Can Red do something about... I mean, they need to back, right? That's 3 katas in a 21-minute game. I guess they don't have to yet. But they might consider it. Yeah, Blaze is going back. Okay, so they lost 4%. That's not nothing. Games have been won and lost with less than 4%. Wait, what are you at 20? Dragon Awakens, okay. Blaze is back clearing. They're still trying to get the turn in here. Lionhouse does get interrupted. Hanzo now. Definitely entered the late game. Again, it's only 5 to 6 in kills. It's been a very uneventful game. Macro advantage going to the blue team. But for the most part, is the red team going to do this? Does blue team care? No, right? If they get their turn in, can't they just end? Well, we have a very interesting situation here. Does red team try to end with boss? Or do they just do this to negate the pushing from the spiders? They're going to have a mid-wave here to deal with. But bottom's going to be completely wide open with the spiders coming in. Spiders will do a decent amount of damage to this. Yeah. Well, are they... Actually, no, the spiders are just going to go fuck off and do their own thing. So, blue team is all in on this end at this point. Here comes a spider. Sat down beside her, eating her curds and whey. She spawns some minions to hit the core, and Eric misses terribly. That's okay. Here comes the light bomb, but the poly is good. The cage over the top and the light bomb with it is enough to kill. Maybe not? I thought it was enough to kill, but it's not enough to kill. Wono getting really low. Does have 35 spell armor, but ends up weighing up, or getting off in time. Look at the resets from Randy Newman. Another one. Another one. DJ Khaled over here with the Maiev. And down goes the whole team. Blue team gonna be winning on the back of several Maiev resets. And to finish it off, he gets the pentakill. GG's. Beatgen Revival wins Game 2. That was a J-How charge if I ever saw one. Really chaotic last team fight there. It looked... I don't know if that was the Maiev or was that Ektar in there that got so low and then very suddenly his health bar was so back full. Look at the dominant performance, though, in kills from the Maiev. Literally no other teammate got a kill. Got a killing blow. I've never seen this. Never have I seen that. Every single kill at the hands of the Maiev. Only 36k in damage, but you want to talk about effective damage. 10-0, baby. Well, 10-1, but that's cool to see. That is really cool. Also, like, Tassadar put out some numbers or whatever, but that's not important. It's important as Soak. Leading the way in that category was the Diva. Healing numbers have been very close all night. 24-minute games, 10-7 in kills in favor of the blue team. That brings Spooky Ghosts to the brink. They're going to have to win the next two if they want to go on to the Coastal Finals. So we will give Beatgen their point on the board. We'll flip it back over to the map screen, see what maps are available to play. Beatgen winning this one. I need to update that in Soothsayer too. Let's see where we're going for map number 4. That is why. That is why they call him Cool Sex Guy 420. For Maiev plays like that. That might almost convince me to change my build. It won't. But I might try it once. For Game 4, we are heading to Battlefield of Eternity. If your build isn't XQQQQ, I don't know what you're doing. I love playing combo build. Especially with the heavy front line, the percent damage at 4. 6% damage at level 4 is pretty nuts. On a blink, too. It's not like it's a single target. It's like a better Maiev blink. Or a better Li Ming Calamity blink. So this was picked by Team 2, so Team 1 has first pick. We go to Battlefield. Bam. There we go. Tank engage, heavy variant. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, and then the level 20, when you just have like a full reset at your hands, you can basically just teleport between the whole teams like several times if you get enough of them together. If you have any other CC to follow up, if you run it with like an ETC or something, or even at the end of there, the light bomb and noob combo was really good. I'm running out of voice. Why go Calamity when you can't even hear the Seeker hits if you go Calamity? Fair. And the Calamity is definitely best on tier there, but they do have some sort of. You can play Seeker here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't mind Seeker on BOE. it's the main reason to play Ming for that one sound. No. The main reason to play Ming is the sound it makes when the entire team blows up in about 2 seconds. That's why you're playing Ming. Also, lately I've been getting really good at the level 20 repulsion upgrades and booping people into my combos, and that is incredibly satisfying. Where they literally just have no control over the character. Also, it's just such a versatile tool. You can boot people out of their base and stuff like that. It's so much fun. I think Ming is so fun. Such a high skill cap. Double, triple, quad, mega kill. Rift won the 1v1 at the end of Root My Falls. Yep. Best I've done is repulsion into my Dahaka tongue. Nice. It's one of those combos where you don't even realize how incredibly difficult it is if you've never played with repulsion upgrade at 20. To actually hit your combo and then anticipate where it's going to be. And I'm playing it on quick cast too because I'm old and I got to play with more things on quick cast now to keep up with the zoomers. But like to try to hit that combo on a moving target is so tricky. That might be one of the hardest combos hit in the game, actually. Diablo also has a really hard one at 20. Well, I guess... Is it 20 or is it 10? I forget if it's a combo with the Hellgate. Yeah, the Hellgate combo is really tough. If you Q forward and then Q back, if you go QQ, and to push them forward through the Hellgate and then to push them back into the Hellgate, that's a really fun combo to hit. Alarak combos are pretty tough if you go Deadly Charge. So you don't really know where things are going to be once you're actually Deadly Charging in there. They're not going to be like standing still for you. Anyway, let's get into Game 4 here as my voice starts to go. We are 3 for 3 and me thinking the other team has the better draft and then the other team winning. So we'll see how this plays out. We did not ask ChatGPT. How long do they take a break? I mean, this was better than, I think, Game 2. Blue team needed some water. I assume Randy Newman needed some water. Oh, that's not the glass I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, wait. I was going to do this. What do you mean I don't have permission to perform that action? What? Oh, because I'm actually not logged into the account. Okay. We see Stitch's band. We see the Chromie band. No Anduin this time around. Let's see what the final band presumably is going to be the Johanna Mama here from Spooky Ghosts. Yeah. Johanna banned every single game. Same with Stitches, actually. So, Hanzo? Any Hanzo enjoyers? Or is it going to be Rainer again? We're going to bring back the Rainer. Nope. We're going to see the Haka instead. You see Greymane and Lucio. And this time we see the Stukov and ETC. He's bringing the Megadeth. No Hammer. Interesting ban. We haven't seen a Hammer ban all night. But here on BOE we're going to see it. And then Diablo also banned. One of these teams is going to grab the Hanzo, right? I think both teams has played it at least once. Ooh, Imperious. Li Ming. Imperious has a pretty bad time in ETC. Or should have a bad time in the ETC. But we do see the Li Ming. And now Jimmy Hanzo or Hanzo and... What do I want here? Hanzo Thrall? Maybe just Maiev again. Vala, Uther, we have double support. It's almost the comp I wanted. One of my favorite comps to run is main tank Uther with a Maiev for engage. Like, Maiev is essentially your pseudo main tank. Then you Uther stun follow up with Stukov, and then you have a Vala just sitting there wailing on him. It's so much fun. Brutal to deal with, too. Well, Wono's going to have the ability to play like an absolute baboon into this team comp. As long as he avoids the damage, he should be able to trade really easily with pretty much anybody on the team. Shiggity! What up, Shiggity? I appreciate the raid, brother. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. We got a good one for you here tonight. This is game 4 of this best of 5 series. The Shig Squad is here. I appreciate that, man. I always dig your streams. From left to right tonight, we have Beatgen Revival up 2-1. We have Wono playing the Vala, Snagananagus on the ETC, Randy Newman on the Uther. Coming down here in the bottom lane is Linehouse on the Dahaka, and bringing up the rear is Ektar on that Stukov. From right to left. Thought I'd suck up a bit before I sign a team up. Are you really signing a team up? That's going to be sick. I'm going to love it. Right to left, we have Spooky Ghosts here in red. They need this to win on. Little Wolf is on Lucio. Rogath on the... What the hell is it called? That's a Muradin, right? Calidus on the Greymane. In the top lane, we have Rift on the Ming. And Eric with a K on the Imperious. That's gonna be awesome, man. I would appreciate you making a team. That's really good visibility for NGS, and I will make sure that I got your cast, man. Wait, what do we have here? What is happening here? Linehouse is getting dove on. Okay, he thought line. Are we just base trading? Is that what's happening here? I think we're base trading. It is auto attack here from the Vala. He's going to start this bottom camp. Li Ming and Imperious are getting the better of the Dahaka. They would go hammer 110%. Yeah, I mean, they could have. Really interesting setup here. Li Ming is definitely winning this trade top. There's not much that Linehouse can do. As his towers and his health bar go down farther and farther. The Snag, though, getting really low. Nice stun there by the Uther. We do have low blow there from the Stukov. What's up, Blind Bus? My son, my son, my son. And, a little surprised to see them backing off. Looks like they're going to be going to camp. Only 11 autos from the Vala. He's been spending most of the time hitting the buildings. A wise decision. But here we have a gank in the top lane. Linehouse getting low, and that's going to be first blood. Now the resets from the Li Ming aren't really going to do much. Randy Newman is, well, he's going to be stuck on wave clear duty. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, I missed a nice slide there from the ETC. Lucio will fall here in the bottom lane. So 1-for-1. Nice stab there onto Randy Newman. Ooh, it's a good tongue. It's going to look for a stun. No, they're ping and retreat. They thought that the blue team actually might be coming up, and red team completely gave this camp up. Now Randy Newman getting caught out just a little bit. Stun there from Rogoth. Good. Is he going to go back and do this? He's just going to go back and do the camp. Meanwhile, both teams nowhere near level 7s yet. And blue team starts the objective here. Randy Newman bonking the Muradin on the head. Stun just misses, and thankfully for him, or he would have been stunned by the Immortal and been taking a lot of damage. Tongue from Linehouse misses. Wono getting in his punches where he can. Trying to stack the best to his ability. No cleanse available, notably, until level 7s. Pyrrhus is in the bottom lane. Helping clear the camp out. Good damage onto the Vala. Linehouse doing what he can in the top lane. Beatgen has Uther, how can they lose? Yeah, you might be a little biased there in the Uther department. But the blue team's doing a really good job. They cleared the camp already. They got half the objective down. Red's going to have to look for a fight. Gets a good tongue here. A little bit of overlapping CC, and most of their damage is Wono, and he's getting really low. Is he going to be able to escape? Two healers going to need to do some work, and he's not going to be able to save him. Now the resets from Li Ming are going to be devastating. Randy Newman Is he going to get out of there? Looks like he is. But the Vala going down with only 36 stacks is quite brutal this early. So who do they have to go burn? That's going to be the Greymane. One of the best burners in the game. Stab onto the ETC. Snag getting low. It's a good stun there from the Muradin. Lucio over the top with the slows. But now the tongue and the low blow over the top tries... I just realized I say over the top 17 times a game, don't I? Now that you pointed that out, that's all I can hear me saying. That's all I hear. Big stun there and a good cleanse from the Uther. And it's going to be a race. Everybody going in. Who's going to win it? 0 on this board. Blue team just getting the better of them here. Oh, wait. Red team won. What? Red team won. I'm tripping. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Oh my Christ. We don't... Ladies and gentlemen, not only do we not have Seeker, we don't have Calamity. We have, of course, Orb build Li Ming. Lord have mercy. In the year of 2025, we have an Orb build Li Ming on BOE. Somebody call Canny. He's going to want to see this. Oh my God. Is this real life? Greymane is in the top lane. He's going to be heading to that camp. Dahaka's not going to be able to stop him. 3 on 4 here in the bottom lane, and Ektar decides to start the bottom siege camp all by himself. Nice sidestep there from Linehouse. This tower is going down to the Greymane. Wake up, Kenny. Look, I love Uther, but I want map 5. I didn't say which draft I like better, actually. But honestly, I do like Red Team's draft better, which hasn't gone well for us lately. So... Yep, and down goes the Ming. Level 10's just around the corner for both teams. Where did the Haka go? Oh, the Haka dug down. Tongue just missing. Just a bit outside. This is kind of suicidal, right? This is suicidal? This feels suicidal. And blue team agrees. They're going to get out of there. Even with level 10s, it seems like a bad fight. I know you're up 10s, but Li Ming's orb build for some reason, so it's actually a lot more scary. D-Shield, Mosh Pit, massive shove, Rain of Vengeance, and Isolation for the blue gang. Meanwhile, we do see Avatar ripped immediately from the Muradin. Sound Barrier yet again. Are we going to see the Sound Barrier? The interrupt on the Sound Barrier from Snag. Incredible play. Gonna claim the life of the Imperious because of it. Lucio was trying to break it down, but instead all they have are broken ankles. Not for nothing. Red team has a lot of siege damage going into the top wall here. Dahaka does not have dig because they changed Dahaka to make him, you know, shitty. I hate the Dahaka change. I think that's my most irritating change. Is the fact that you have to eat globes now, like you're fucking Pac-Man, to get your global up. He's marching for Hell's Gates, but he's going to have to go through the fort first. Red team's ultimates, we do see Repulsion. Cursed Bullet, Wrath of the Aegis Avatar. We saw the Sound Barrier get interrupted. Stab going out onto the ETC. Big tongue there. Rain of Vengeance next. Good stun from Uther. The Mosh Pit catches 3. One gets booped out, and we have it! It's the Holy Cow! He can't be interrupted. That cow is one of the holiest of cows. And it's a beautiful play from Beatgen Revival. Orb build doing terrible damage to the front line. But with one pop, 1D of the Ektar, the team is back to full. $76 stacks from the Vala. Nobody else has a quest that's worth tracking. Legitimately, nobody else has anything else that they're stacking. Red team should be able to... I mean, if you're Dahaka, do you actually just dig behind and go? This could be really scary for red team. They have to get the hell out of dodge. Ektar gets a nice slow on him, though. What are they doing here? Run. Run, red team, please. Oh, they're so lucky. Dahaka should have just went behind. I guess they don't have D-Shield, but also they didn't have 13s. Red team's 13s are better than blue teams. It's a 5-on-4 here in the bottom lane. With their advantage, blue team's gonna step... What's going on here? Oh, he's worried about the gank. They're getting their camp out. Dahaka might be the target of a gank here. Doesn't look like it. Now, defensive side does favor the blue team. They have the additional fort. They're going to have a camp here. Dahaka is getting caught out. He's going to have to dodge the spear, and does so effectively. Is he going to be able to get the D-Shield in time? No. That was... something. My eyes. My beautiful eyes. Randy Newman likely going to be the next victim here. Don't D-Shield yourself. Good. Rain of Vengeance disengage. Red team getting some momentum here. A couple of kills. Gonna help them come back into this game a little bit. Gives the Imperious a space to go and burn. But also, gives the blue team some space to go. Oh, is he gonna mosh it? No. Snag still getting super low. Wono microing his head off. Is it gonna be enough? Unfortunately, Rift has no targetable damage. Without the Calamity, it's really hard to hit orbs. Well, that's not the reason you can't hit orbs, but without the Calamity, it's hard to kill anything directly in front of you. Orbs do less damage. Blue team's going to get what they can, but this second, or rather third objective is going to go over to the red team. They've won 2 out of 3 now. Because of it, they have their eyes set on the bottom fort. Hey now, hey now. We have Glass Cannon or Build Li Ming, one for the ages. Looks like they tried to flank with the Muradin. Randy Newman saying no. Bullet does land onto the face of the Uther. Nice interrupt there. On Eric with a K. I mean, Eric cannot play the game. It's so rough. Nice Mosh disengage here. Eric does sneak over the wall. Little Wolf, is he going to get slid? Doesn't look like it. Randy Newman getting super low. Wono is just trying to clear this as best he can. It's a nice push there from Ektar to get the healer out of the fight. Eric does miss that stun. As the Immortal rages on. Still got half a health on this thing. But the shield is completely gone. Kaladas getting stunned. Nice low blow damage there. But ultimately, the keep will stand for the blue team. Red team heads bottom to do this camp here. Rift deciding to back for mana, so they can throw some more orbs. You're not gonna be, yeah. Arcane Orbit, why not? Full commit, full send, full meme. You love it. And blue team immediately bails. I mean, they're, yeah, same talent here. I don't know if they need to really bail that hard, but I guess they have to clear bottom up. Lighthouse did lose a stack of level 7, but enhanced agility nearing completion. Did he not back? Wait, did he dig? How did I miss that? My bad. No, he didn't dig. He just got caught up and then exploded. And now red team is going to go do their camp? Yeah, going to be able to do this camp. No, I think I'd rather them see them like push this forward, or push the keep rather, but so 25 seconds, or no, dig is available. Yeah, they should have went and just take this keep, especially if they have orb build Li Ming. Enhanced agility. Teleporting to the Hall of Storms immediately, yep. Manticore makes Vala a very scary gal.
Our battle cannot remain here.
A couple minions here aren't going to do too much. And we have defensive side, so they're going to have to fight each other. What's the stats? I'll check stats momentarily after this team fight. Or maybe I can do this. There. Hey, look, stats. The stats are 3 deaths on the offlaner. Oh, Li Ming with a crushing orb that immediately gets healed up there by Randy Newman. Nice tongue there. Beautiful. Ooh, look at the damage. Rift pumping out a ton of damage, and Randy Newman ends up de-shielding himself. Are we going to see the Mosh? There's so much damage going out, and the Lucio autos actually claimed the kill there. Now Uther getting caught by... Oh, bye-bye. Okay. Look at the tongue! Oh, the long-reach tongue ends up putting Li Ming on her back. And Vala, with the damage over... time over the top, if you will. Is enough for it to be a 4-1. And if you're the cow, you're feeling pretty good about that trade. Alright. Ektar's off the team. What a mess of a fight. So many interrupts. The Imperius really had a tough time. Got a nice Aegis there onto Uther, but ultimately he was too low out of it to do anything with it. ETC will be here first.
The wickedness of hell dwindles before me.
Uther. Why does the Vala have 0 APM? What? Is Linehouse alive? He's at 60 APM. Okay, they're cranking it up. They're cranking up. Vala's at 500 APM. This is the Cyril of all Valas. Anyway. Snag almost has Mosh. Doesn't quite have it yet. Is he gonna go Deathmatch? Oh, the stun. Stun doesn't do anything, but this is still a pretty healthy Immortal. Rain of Vengeance. Sonic... What the hell is it called? Sound barrier. Goes off. Li Ming is trying to clear the catapults. The objective has gotten the core down to 70%. Spooky Ghost, the season on the line. The stab connects. Snag getting low. Does he have Deathmosh? Did he take it? No, he didn't. Uther now has group D-shield if he decides to use it. Or no, excuse me, that's Redemption. Eric with a K getting down to the Vala. Lionhouse getting de-shielded and digging top seemingly for no fucking reason. Did they not want to try to end there? Oh no. What a weird... he just digs out of the fight. It looks so bizarre. Nice tongue. Rain of Vengeance follow-up. Lucio, face check in a bush. And now we have a Vala fully spun up, running at the core. Vala can just end the game. Vala's 1v9ing. He's going in. The additional speed is good. Boop, 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 boop. And Vala's on core. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a level 20 Farflight Quiver Vala on the core, taking down the shield. They need some. They need kills though. They need to get the kills. Good stab onto Ektar into back. Calidus tries to dive in, but immediately gets sent back to the Shadow Realm. Dahaka not going to be able to dig out this time. He's going to have to stay and fight with the team. Uther will fall, but that's going to give Wono some healing. But he doesn't heal him in time. Oh no! They reversed through. Well, no, not necessarily yet. Can they kill anything? No. And now the objective is up. Blue team's going to have to burn the best they can. Luckily for the red team, the Greymane is still alive. Lucio going to be here soon. Red team's going to have to... Insane ISO involves 1v9. Yeah. Good stab immediately there onto Randy Newman. Good disengage from Snag, though. He's going to be able to get them all away. Oh my gosh. That's so much damage from the low blow. Gets interrupted again. The Imperius just can't play the game, and two healers and an ETC are 3v4ing. What is happening? Oh, Sound Barrier was still up. He just didn't think he would die. And Ektar with these silences has been so strong the entire game. Vala now at 229 stacks. And take a look. How many deaths? Only 2 deaths. And here we go again. This has gone into we're just throwing bodies at each other. Lighthouse comes in, nice slide, gets the tongue. Rogoth with the disengage. Little Wolf gonna have to get the sound barrier out to try to live. Rift doing a ton of damage, blinking in, trying to hit Randy Newman. It's a good shield there from the ETC. Randy Newman pops a D-shield on himself. The one thing you don't want your Uther to be doing, but he's doing it anyway. He's going in. Big stun there from the Muradin and the ETC side by side. Li Ming poking the damage, poking the backs rather of the blue team. And that's a cool mount, the crab. And now both teams decide, let's do a camp. Let's just everybody reset. Let's do a camp. Spooky Ghost playing like they really want that green jacket. Wono's going to try to step up, try to spin up before they take this fight. Imperius just misses the stun. Wono getting caught out by the Imperius. It could be huge. Big damage from Li Ming. Muradin gets pushed away. Li Ming continuing to do so much damage. Snag having to boop away the red team. Mosh now available. There's a camp pushing in bottom lane. There's a camp pushing in the top. Red team moves forward and the tongue misses. Li Ming continues to do some poke damage, but two healers really negate a lot of what Li Ming can do here. Li Ming putting some damage now onto the Immortal, but the camp on the core is significant. Calidus does go back, but the blue team doesn't quite know that. Li Ming again getting some damage in, but it's just not quite enough. Huge spear from the Imperius now. And here we have an engage from Snag. 200 HP. Down goes the beef. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful orb there from the Ming this time. Ektar gonna get caught. Little Wolf looking to put in the shield. Again, the D-shield used on the healer and not on the Vala. And Ektar is trying to slow the team. Wono can just defend this, I think. Yeah, you can just kill the Li Ming. Just kill the Li Ming. She has no mana. Does get a kill on the Li Ming. Vala can actually do this. Lucio has to catch up. How many stacks do we have? We have to keep track of that. 10 stacks there. Oh, it's gonna be really close, but I think the spooky ghosts have done it. Follow has to get onto the core and stop the Greymane from doing this damage. But Wono is clearing waves. You know, if you're gonna try, get in there and die for your team, die for your country. He dodges one. Greymane's still in the core. Gets immediately kidnapped. This game is over. We're going to a game 5. Spooky Ghosts wins game 4. My dog is pissed at me. He's like, will you please shut the fuck up and let me sleep? It's nearly midnight. I just want to go to bed. He's still staring at me. Why are you yelling? Is this the vibe I'm getting from my dog? Oh, Lord. Well played by both teams. The kill total sometimes doesn't reflect how the game actually went. In this case, the kill total very much reflects how the game went. It was a very, very even game. Great plays made by everybody. Spooky Ghost just getting the better of the last team fight. Li Ming resets, proving powerful. Who won? Spooky Ghost won. We're going to a game 5. The pinnacle. Game 5. 0 deaths from the Greymane. 8 final kills. Nice. Really well played there by Calidus. We're going to Towers of Doom. Fuck yeah. What a series. We're going to be doing a 3-hour cast, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. It is happening. 3-hour cast. 3-hour cast. Oh, boy. All right, I got to do the thing. Where's this? This is won by red team. The team that has picked the map has won the game. That has been true for all 4 games. Who picked this map? This was picked by Beatgen Revival. Will they come out ahead? Will they do the thing? Will they do the other thing? Stay tuned. We've got everybody in here. We are going to Towers of Doom. I can't think of a better map to end this series on. I'm glad it wasn't Cursed under Garden. Yeah, Garden would have been fine. Cursed sucks. I'm glad we're on Towers. Little bit of community stuff in case you guys have your pings off. Where is announcements? The end of season survey is out. If you could, I posted it on my name, but if you could fill out that survey, let us know what you think of the season, if there's any changes that should be made or whatever. That would be great. We appreciate your responses. We do look over those. We do make changes based on what people say at the end of season survey. On the docket for next season, with the Storm League map pool changing, we're asking if people want, Blackheart's Bay, Hanamura, if they want those maps back in the actual rotation for NGS. If so, should we have more map bans? How's your opinion of placements, stuff like that? We genuinely use that feedback and take it to heart. So if you're part of NGS, if you could please do that survey, we'd very much appreciate it. Is it time for the thing? That's what I said. I hope it's time for the thing. I don't know if they run it. Has my phone not been charging this whole time? Son of a bitch. Bubba booey. Bubba booey. That is the last sip of water that I have. Wait, I might have more. Oh, I have more water. Let's go. Oh, yes. It is a good day. I have more water. We are just waiting on Spooky Ghosts to give us the all clear. Then we'll be rocking and rolling here. Still waiting on Spooky Ghost to give us the all clear. Apparently they don't want me to go to bed on time tonight. They're trying to push for a 3.5-hour cast. Alright, we finally got the all clear there from them. Oops, draft screen. Towers of Doom. There we go. Okay. Spooky Ghosts have been banning Stitches and all night long. I expect that not to change. Especially on this map. Like the Stitches map. Yep. There we go. Stitches is gone like a freight Train gone like yesterday. What we see band first, it's Joe Mama. I'm not following the Nexus Gaming Series 2 page. No, I am. Okay. Leo Band. Still leaving Dahak open. Seems wrong, but maybe they have a first pick idea that involves Dahaka. You weren't actually following the NGS2 channel, but you're a mod for it. Is that the sub thing too? No. That's great. First pick here for the side of Spooky Ghost is going to be... whom? KT. What are we in bronze for? We got Prio on KT on Towers of Doom. Oh, God. I mean, now they've already won. I've already criticized their draft enough that they're just going to win the game. Just with that one pick drives me up a wall. I'm going to talk about a comfort pick. Holy. And they don't even grab the Dahaka. Really. ETC Blaze. Blue performing his daily civil service. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, this is my first... I mean, I've had a couple over 2-hour casts already for some of the finals, but this one's taking the cake for sure. I liked Redmore last game, and they won. Bucked the trend. Yeah, they did. They proved me wrong. So now the only thing I have to go on for predictions is the fact that whoever has picked a map has won the game. Beatgen Revival has picked this map. In theory, they should win this game. And there we see a Dahaka ban. Asked for this cast. No, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. I'm happy to be here. Bright time. I looked at Brightwing into the KT. Oh, and Jimmy's making another appearance. Jimmy Laner came out in the first game, won the first game, despite harsh criticism from chat and probably myself. Holy CC. I mean, you can't go Tassadar here. That would be suicidal. Genji Light Bomb. Luna. Huh. I don't know. I think it's good. It's fine. I don't hate it. Is it Vikings time? Not quite. Well, this is it, folks. This one's for all the marbles. It's Game 5. This is the Division B West Finals. After this is the Coastal Finals against Heavy Greg. It's a best of one. And our number 1 seed, Beatgen Revival, is looking to take it home. Randy Newman on the Rainer, Snag on the ETC, Linehouse on Blaze, Wono on the Luna, Nektar on the Brightwing. From right to left, trying to take it away. This is the 3 seed. It is Spooky Ghosts. Calidus on KT, Eric with a K on the Sonya, Little Wolf on Anduin, Rift playing Genji, and Ogar on the Muradin. I understand why in Luna, but I also hate it. I'm feeling the same way. I like Red Team's draft way better. Stay tuned. Genji playing topside. Big slide there from the ETC. Blaze stun missing initially. Again, it's an ace in the hole Rainer. So, no, whatchamajigger available. Red Team's going to have to go the long way around. Rift is actually standing there. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're picking level 1 or something? Sonya does get the better of Blaze here in this matchup. He's going to have to tap. Well, Genji's going to catch. Blue Team quickly does camp. Red Team doing theirs as well, but a little bit slower. Jimmy here. Randy Newman on this Rainer. With pumpkins coming in. Can they get these pumpkins in? Brightwing goes top. And it looks like the pumpkins are going to be cleared very quickly here for the red team. Well, their pumpkins also cleared quite quickly. Genji being a menace to the mid lane. But wave clear isn't great, so these towers are going to take a little bit of chip damage here from the minion waves. Rogar getting booped, rather stunned, from the ETC. And this is what we saw out of the blue team here early in game 1. We saw really good poke macro from their side. Linehouse does not, or does have tap available still. I thought he had used it after that first engage. Rift gonna get slid here. Beautiful poly, but maybe just a little bit too soon. Able to get that protect off, and no first blood just yet. Flawless is protected. Randall Newman running back to his towers here. Meanwhile, the slide on to your boy Rift is not going to be enough to kill him. Rogoff able to skirt away. And Genshi continues to be in Noose's mid. Altas are rising. 5 globes for both the Prague rocking ETC and the KT with a shield. Good poly follow up there. Kala steps up to get the globe. It's going to be a Dragon Claw here from the Genji. Full slam build from Sonya. Thunderclap from Muradin. Genji's going to be playing topside. Blue team has to step up and cap this bottom one. Doesn't mean they have to give this, but they... This is significant. Missing this whole wave here for the red team is not great. And probably not worth the altar this time around, especially if they don't stall this altar too. It's not worth it. Yeah, this is really good for blue. They're able to get a full wave. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, a lot of damage going on to call it as or the Genji coming in, maybe getting a kill, and does actually secure that kill. Well done there from Rift. Ektar getting pestered here by the Genji. What's happening now? Red team gonna be getting the blue team siege camp. Are they gonna be able to do anything about this? It's hard to say. Nice poly there. Great stun from Calidus. But now they're caught between a rock and a hard place. It's gonna be a 4-on-5. Blaze stun just missing thanks to the boop of the ETC. Rift getting a lot of damage on Ektar. Is he gonna be able to get this kill? Almost. And the slide, oh, just a little bit of anti-synergy there. Rift could have died, but instead will thrive. Just kidding, he's super dead. He's not thriving. Not alive, will not thrive, will die immediately. And now the camp is poised for the taking for the blue team. 2-1 in kills for the blue team. About a half level lead ahead. We do see that choking pollen. Poison spear. And the pumpkins giggle their way into the towers. Oh, nice stun there from Rogoth. Oh, but it still gets in. That was a really nice stun, though. Blue team. Blaze checking the top camp. They confirm not on it. Even-handed blessings. Or binding heal, rather. Not even-handed. Lightwell, Moral Compass. Interesting build. Single altar phase here is up. Looks like the red team is content in giving this, which is kind of surprising considering they are still same talent here. Looks like Genji, they thought the Genji could stop it, but Genji cannot stop it. Sonya is going to be doing top camp. Brightwing does have, or excuse me, does not have. He has shift. I always think this is the fountain, or this is the shift, and this is the fountain, but they're not. So Sonya does top camp. That's going to help siege pressure here in the top lane. Jimmy Laner doing what Jimmy Laners do and pushing into the bottom lane. A lot of anti-synergy going on from the blue team right now. Pull comes out. And here comes the Hyperion down the mid lane tower. Bottom lane tower. I don't know what game we're playing anymore. Genji coming down. Light Bomb gonna be available. We see the leap. We see the avatar. Light Bomb, Phoenix, and the X-Strike. Here's the Genji. X-Strike over the top. Light Bomb not gonna quite land because they didn't use it. Now they're using it. They go on to the Brightwing. So much damage coming out, but he's gonna live. He's gonna live, and just barely. And sometimes just barely is all enough. Ask my wife. Although I prefer you don't. $13 globes there for the KT. 13 for the ETC. Blue team going to be doing their camp. We haven't yet seen too much of the offlaners in the team fights. Luna getting the better of the Genji there. Really nice engage with that ultimate over the top to make sure that she claims the kill. And now, looks like blue team is going to get both altars here. Unless Sonya wants to leap in for this, but I don't think she does. Linehouse caps. Randy's going to cap. And Calidus is going to be able to clear the pumpkins. It is the comeback map. Nobody can get too excited until the core hits 0. But it is 36-20 in favor of Beatgen. They're a full level ahead at this point. 3-1 in kills. Red team got their ults first. Maybe that's not true. They got them pretty much the same time. But we see Bunker, Leaping Strike, Blink Heal, Hyperion, and the Mosh Pit. This fort is going down, but Muradin is in the back line. They look to be harassing Linehouse here in the middle. Good stun. Bunker, not super necessary yet. They should have waited for the armor to go off, and they probably would have got that kill. But with an ultimate going down, no leap available. Or rather, just not used. The Blaze is able to walk away. Now Rift immediately diving into... Is that just a mosh? You just mosh that. Oh, they could have just moshed it. Blaze came down to support. And now the Phoenix is going to be doing some damage to this bottom tower. Pumpkins look to be pushed in. Mosh is available. Bunker's available. But so is the powerful CC chain here of the red team. Rift looks to do a bunch of damage, but only finds the Pepper. Pumpkins almost immediately cleared from the KT. Well done here, but Rift taking a lot of damage. Rogoth and the ETC end up exchanging blows. Calidus getting hit with that choking pollen. And now what's going on here in the top lane? Is the shift going to come out in time? Brightwing does have it available, but he doesn't even use it. Blaze is going to be claiming the top camp. Raynor catches the bottom. Oh, that could have been a good mosh, but they decide not to use it. Wono getting really low. Doesn't have any mana to escape anything else. Rift is in the back line. The Phoenix. Mosh not connecting. X-Strike. Is it going to be enough? Yes, Rift clips the kill there. And then Raynor will fall. Blaze joining the fight a little bit late. Popping that armor. Going to need a bunker. Well done there by Linehouse. Looks like he's going to be able to get away. Does he get this kill? He does! He gets the kill! The Blaze stun curves around the building just enough where he's able to claim the kill. Eric with the K still trying to cap. ETC looking for more. Brightwing is actually 1v1ing the KT at this point. Blaze still in the back line. They keep trying to stall. It's still a 3-on-4. Ektar gonna come in. Almost gets blown up though. Is Linehouse gonna be able to get out? Yes, he will, just barely. And after a pretty crazy fight, red team maybe with a little bit of momentum capturing that final objective there. And now they're going to be able to take back this bottom tower quite comfortably. I say right before they immediately die. Okay, well, quite comfortably maybe isn't the right word for it. And the fact that they were going to take the tower also doesn't qualify here. Ektar 1v1ing the Genji. Go, little dragon, go. What's happening in the top lane? Sonya can't quite break through in Siege here. And it looks like blue team is going to put the Hyperion in the mid lane. Jimmy Raynor brings out his pepper and starts shaking it over the mid tower. Genji starts this this camp. Are we Shingen? Yeah, we're Shingen. Wait, we're Shingen without... Oh. Without the quest. Interesting. Polymorph 16 is going to be tough. We have aggressive shredding. Rift could be walking into a really bad spot. Gets immediately polyed there, and yeah, that's... Boy, I've done that recently. I am learning Genji, and one thing that I've learned is that you can't do that, especially into a Brightwing. Red team has not gotten their combo together this entire game. The Sonya hasn't come down to help provide a leap. They haven't had the Genji Light Bomb engaged. They have the tools they need to win a team fight and to win this game. They just have to put them together. They've been fighting down levels most of the game. They've been fighting down objectives. But they just haven't been able to put all the tools together at the same time. Now Luna is going to go down. Brightwing had to shift top. They're going to cap one objective, but it's going to cost them a deer. Bambi down. And now what's happening here? It's 7-29. Jimmy getting caught. Is the ETC going to pay for his sins? It looks like he might. He does not have anything available to escape with. And Randy Newman getting caught again. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Red Team needed to do to get back into this game. They needed to put all their forces together, get their Light Bomb combos down, get the Sonya involved, and with the CC chain that they have, they are able to kill things nearly at will. The Raynor can't do much to protect himself until 20, unless he goes unstoppable. Now Ektar gonna have to find a minion wave to escape with, and he will. Red team coming back down to defend this building. Still 29-7. Still going to be very much an uphill battle here for the side of the red team. But Blaze is winning the map. This tower is not much of a tower. Red team is basically kind of like they were in the BOE fight. They're one fight away from losing this game. And this could be it. If they lose a 5-man fight here, and they end up getting the bottom altar, they can just boss and end this game. I really want to see the blue team just kind of relax here. They don't have to do anything crazy. It looks like red team's looking for an engage. Beautiful cleanser from Ektar. Everything's going to miss from the red team, including the leap. That is what they needed to do. Blue team survived this engage. The pumpkins are going to try to push in, but it looks like, for the most part, they're going to be pushed back. Did any pumpkins get in? No, doesn't look like it. Anduin's going to cap bottom. That was best case scenario here. It's okay to lose this objective as long as you don't lose the game. That could have quickly spiraled for the blue team. KT is going to jump on the camp here. And with this last wave, the bottom bell tower will fall back into Blue's hands. 24-7 in kills. The game continues. We are going to hit our level 20s. We're going to hit our level 20 power spikes. It seems like the team that gets their offlaner involved the most is the team that ends up winning. Let's see if that remains true. 6-6 on kills. Dead even on XP. The big difference is the structure damage on the map. ETC caught out. The leap is good. Do we have a cleanse? The mosh is interrupted. The cleanse is late or non-existent. And the Brightwing ETC die in each other's arms. Now Randy Newman, speaking of dying. Yeah. But what's happening mid? Eric with a K getting run down. Blaze looking to get a kill, but he's not going to find one. Wait. Does the choking pollen though damage? Oh, the spell armor is good. He's going back. And he gets interrupted. That's really big. That's going to allow Luna a lot of space to be able to push top. So it was slow and painful, but the bottom bell tower will fall back into the red team's possession. 6-9 in kills. Giggity. But a single altar phase.
Be swift, heroes.
Level 20s online. We have Fortified Bunker. We have... What the hell is that? Forest Wrath. Interesting. Range is increased. Fairy Protector, Raiders roll. Ride the lightning. Oh, it's a big mosh in the backline, but a good stun there from Rogoth. Light Bomb, gonna connect, but it's a beautiful cleanse from Ektar. Wono getting really low, and so is Calidus. Everybody getting Fairy Protected with that spell armor. Shenanigans is quite distracted by the camp. It was a huge mosh. But an even better disengage from the Muradin. And as the tower falls, and Sonya comes down, the leap misses. And that's about all that they can do. And now pinging retreat has been called. ETC continuing to press forward, looking for some sort of engage. They know their buttons are down for a little bit, but they don't know exactly how long. They just know they don't have to deal with leap for a little bit. Snag able to get out of there just in time. And red team now does have leap. They do have all their buttons available. Bunker not available for 10. If red team decides to pull the trigger here, this could potentially end the game. 2 altars are up. Pumpkins are pushing bottom. The boss is online. But blue team takes the middle bell tower. And they need to be okay just trading 1 for 1 here. But you can't be on 2 different fronts here. It's all or nothing for red team. A lot of damage going on the line. Randy Newman tries the cap. Here comes the light bomb. Ektar cleanses a little bit too soon. Beautiful leap in. And the Brightwing goes down first. But it's carnage all around as the Luna will fall. Eric with a K getting low. Rainer will fall. Linehouse not able to get out of his bunker and provide much support. The ETC is the only one left remaining. And the comeback map is proving to be just that. I don't like this call. I wish they would have... They had 45 seconds. I wish they would have taken a building. I wish they'd be taking this building. I wish they'd be taking this building and saving that cap. You have so much time, the ETC can do nothing. Yes, you want to, I guess, take boss off the map, but ultimately you want to fix your map state. And your structure damage is not great. Regardless, having boss off map is a nice luxury to have. It's only going to be a single altar phase for the next one. What a game. What a series. We're down 9-7. 20 minutes in. We have reached 3-hour cast territory. The Div B West Finals on the line. A trip to the Coastal Finals to play for. Pumpkins have their eyes set on the bottom bell tower. The Phoenix looking to provide some damage to do so as well. Are we going to see a mosh? No. Brightwing looking to come into shift, but I'm not sure why. A lot of damage going on to the Muradin. X-Strike not going to connect on much. Light Bomb didn't go with it. Minion Wave here on the mid lane should take out this tower. They need the play with the leap. The leap is what's making... 4-hour cast. What's up, Joe Tech? The leap is what's making the difference in these fights. I'm gonna put the talents away. We know what talents they are here. I just want action. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit farther here. We see the engage onto the Genji, the poly follow-up. So much damage going on to Rift, but he's able to survive it. Now caught in that giant pile of shit is the Luna. The cleanse from Ektar heals everybody up full, but the Luna is still going to fall. Mosh in the backline isn't really doing much, but it is distracting the backline. Brightwing will fall. ETC will fall. But it's not going to end the game, but you can't die here. They're going to take the bottom bell tower. Wisely so. Oh, if that connects, the Rift may have actually died there. X-Strike did get enough of a reset, though. Anduin caps. And that's another 5 shots to the core of the blue team. And we have a pause in the action. Oh no. Please don't do this to me. Oh god, we have a pause. We have a pause. Game is micro-stuttering. Yeah, the game, even the game doesn't know what's going on right now. Well. Line tilted. It's cracking up the pause. Alright, Linehouse is restarting his game, which might be... Replay file got too big. Blaze has left the game and is going to be restarting his HOTS client right now, and that is maybe the most dangerous thing I've ever seen anybody do in a Game 5 Finals, where you might be playing with a bot if you don't reconnect. I mean, you should be able to reconnect, but there's a chance the game does not let you connect. Greg is pooping. Who the fuck is Greg? Okay, he's back in the game. They're ready. But they did say that somebody's pooping. And new game restart, right? How can you poop at a time like this? How are you not too stressed to poop? Why are you not taking your laptop to the toilet with you? To multitask. Best of 7. Fuck you. We're not doing a best of 7. I'm going to bed. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Let's just continue tomorrow night. You know what? Let's split up the game. Let's just call it right here. Everybody leave their computers on, and we'll pick this back up in the morning. What do you say? Huh? Oh my gosh, they're starting. They're starting so quickly. I was not prepared. Okay. Okay, they're back. So red team is going to be trying to 6 cap right now. And they don't have time to get all of them, but they do have a fair amount of time to at least get one. And then they should probably be coming back bottom here. Yeah, they are. Randy Newman's needs to get out of here. Blaze, I know they're trying to greed for this, but they need to go. They need to go. Press E. You need to bunker. You need to bunker. No, the Brightwing! Oh no, that's gonna do it! That's it. That's just the game. Oh my god, they greeted for the tower. That's just the end of the game. Oh, it ends so undramatically. Well, okay, the altars aren't up yet. I thought the altars were coming up, but they're going to be up soon. Boss is up in a minute and a half. They only need one altar to win. Yeah, it's game over. That's just it. Oh, that's so uneventful.
You have lost a tower.
The pumpkin doesn't matter at all. All I need to do is cap one bottom. I am absolutely gutted with how this ends. I'm absolutely gutted. GG's. Spooky Ghosts come all the way back. Win Game 5. They're going to be moving on to the Coastal Finals. GG. If you had to be one hero from HOTS inside of their franchise, who would it be? I mean, I dig Hanzo. Man. Crowdfunding to get players battle buckets so pooping happens during games. Oh, man. Let's go over the scores very briefly here. Leading the way in damage was Lunara, then followed by the KT. The first pick KT, who didn't die KT, by the way. Healing numbers were almost identical all night. Very even healing matchup. Offlane numbers, again, equally pretty much the same. This doesn't tell the story. This game was much closer than this was, but red team ultimately, if the team fights, as soon as they started putting their CC together, as soon as they started bringing their Sonya into the fight, it just got to be easy mode. There's just too much CC for the blue team to handle, and you only have one Brightwing cleanse, and then after that's done, then what do you do, right? Whoo-wee. And there's the final disruption. The team that picked the map finally lost the map. With that, Spooky Ghost is gonna take it. I'll see if somebody wants to come and say hi. It's the least I can do, I suppose, for what this game was. Let's see here. Let's see if we can hear from anybody.
Hello.
Greetings. Hello.
Thank you for staying up through all of our spooky chats in between games.
Holy smokes, guys! What a series. I'm not going to go through everything because it is quite late and I have a very early morning. But I did want to hit you with this because you guys have been around a long time. You guys have been in several finals, kind of leading up to this over the past few seasons. Everybody knows who you are. So, what's the secret to kind of keeping that same roster, to staying together through these seasons, and what's it like going into a finals? What's the preparation look like for you guys year after year?
The secret to staying together as a roster is having our East Coast players stay up till late hours in the night, and just they are very. We are very gracious that they stay up for us because that's the only reason why we're able to stay together.
Nice.
I think
Yeah.
I think for the most part the spooky ghosts are friends first and a HOTS team second, and
It's
that's
very true. Yeah.
probably why everyone sticks together.
As far as the preparation goes, honestly, there wasn't a lot. I know I did a little bit of scouting today on like their general trends and things like that, but aside from that, we honestly don't prepare too much. Like nothing specific, like as far as what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of try not to throw in too many curveballs at the end of the season. Like we just practice what works.
Yeah, I think I think honestly the more we prepared, the worse we played in the
A,
earlier half of the season.
a little bit, yeah. We kind of like get in our own heads a little bit and forget like how to play the game, and we're focused on what we're learning or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys ultimately clawed your way back there. Going down 2-1. Everybody who had taken the map had won the game, and then Towers is kind of the last remaining maps of things that people would want to play. How did you feel kind of going into that game 5 on Towers? Is it something you were comfortable with, or were you thinking, oh shit, we got to play this map?
Towers has always been something I think the team is pretty comfortable with. This season we haven't played it a ton, which is unusual for us, I think. But it was one of the more even maps in terms of like win rates for both of us.
Yeah.
So I don't think we were worried, but we not exactly a ton of confidence either.
Yeah, like most of our games, we figured it would be close.
Yeah, I think the only maps we were like more confident on was the Dragonshire. We kind of had a little bit of a game plan for that, and the BOE. I think we just in general their team I think was much better at like rotating and doing like the macro stuff and getting ahead in the early game.
Hmm.
And if I at least I hoped BOE would kind of we wouldn't have to worry about it so much on that map, and that was kind of true. But yeah,
Yeah, that was a very close
We've
game on BOE. I think the kill score there was like 15-15 when it was all
yeah,
said and done. So it was just very very close, and all the maps in general. I mean, there wasn't much of a stomp one way or another. It was very back and forth. Chat was going crazy. You guys put on such a great show. You guys both and Beatgen. It's really really fun
yeah,
to watch.
absolutely.
Really fun to cast. And you guys came up on top. So congratulations to you and yours. It's been a great season for you guys. You're going to be going over Heavy Greg one tonight, so that's who you'll be playing in the grand finals or the coastal finals rather.
Good to know.
So you
mm-hmm.
probably have at least a
No,
week
they
to
were
prepare
also
for
playing
that.
tonight. Interesting.
Yep, same time, same time. So get to have a little bit of scouting report on them. But if you guys have
Cool.
any shout outs or any other comments you'd like to make, the floor is yours.
Shoutouts to literally everyone in Div B this season, especially Beatgen. I think one of the fun parts about Div B this season is that like nearly every team was like seasoned NGS players.
Hmm.
I mean, like kind of really knew everyone and like have played against them before. So it kind of just felt like we were playing against the homies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think well, shout out to you, of course, for casting, and of course, BGen for such a great series. My biggest regret of the season is that we didn't play them more, because these were all really great games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
To piggyback, it has been a really, really fun division. I've cast a lot of beach in games and you guys as well. And, obviously you have Rock and Roll 1 in there. You have Valk and
Yep.
CCS. I mean, like,
Yep.
to your point, so many teams that have been around for so long. It's been really fun, and just the vibes are always really, really positive in this div. So, hats off to y'all, and good luck in the future.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thanks for the cast.
Absolutely, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you,
Likewise.
you too.
Well, chat, that's going to do it for me. Congratulations again. Spooky Ghosts, 3-2 over Beach End Revival. A hell of a series. A hell of a games. Appreciate everybody coming out and supporting these teams. Raka, thank you for the raid. Shiggity, really excited to hear that you might be making a team for next season. I'm really looking forward to that. Again, guys, if you haven't had the opportunity to do so, please fill out the end of the season form. Again, feedback of that is very critical to the success of what we do, and it gives you guys a voice to tell the board and everybody else involved behind the scenes what your opinions are and what you'd like to see change. So take the 2 minutes to fill it out. I'd appreciate it so much. So would the rest of us. For NGS, my name's Eternally Blue. Thank you again, everybody, so much for coming out. And we'll see you in the Nexus. Be good to each other, y'all.